Hey Virgo, welcome back. It's Gigi with Soul Intuitive, and this is your weekly energy snapshot for January 22nd through January 28th. Let's get into this energy and find out what's coming up for you, what you need to pay attention to, what may be coming your way, or what else Spirit wants to say, right? Anything else for Libra? Anything else for I'm sorry, I said Libra. Virgo. Sorry. You might want to go take a look at the Libra reading. You might want to go take a look at the Libra reading. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right. It takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. This is the very first reading, honey, where a song has come up. As soon as I put cards down. Whew, sheesh. Yeah, so let me just give it to you straight up. I want to show it to you, so let me do that first, right? So this is the first card. Jeez, if I picked them up off my desk, that would be easier. A lot of wonderful multicolored hues, right? But you start with the Fool, and then the Eight of Cups, and then the Queen of Swords, and then the Hanged Man, and then the Tower. So for you this week, Virgo, there is a crash course in enlightenment. I literally just heard that. And remember the very first song I started singing. I can't sing, but I started humming, singing, whatever. Was It Takes a Fool to Learn That Love Does Not Love Nobody, anyone. It's an old school song, old school R&B. I can't think of the person that sings it or the group that sings it, but you might want to tap into that song this week because it popped up as soon as I flipped the cards over. I heard it. So that's for you. And sometimes it's a hard song to swallow, but this week, yeah, you're getting a crash course for enlightenment. You're starting out on a new journey this week. And when you decide you start out on a new journey, you find that you have to walk away from something else. That walking away from something else forces you to be a little more guarded than you would normally be. And it's okay, right? You're not necessarily in a hurt space. You're just in a space where you got to figure some things out. And unfortunately, it takes time and it takes you to refocus. And removing your heart or the emotions from a particular situation allows you to do that. You are, in fact, a Virgo. You believe in order. The majority of y'all believe in order. Just depending upon your placements. So the Queen of Swords comes in, and then the Hangman drops right behind that, and then the Tower follows the Hangman, right? A crash course in evolution, illumination, and discernment, I'm hearing. A crash course in that shit in a week. So expect the energy to be turbulent. Expect it. It's not that you won't make it. That's not what I'm saying. This ain't necessarily the greatest of readings, but here's the thing. Life isn't always chocolate and honey and kisses, and it's not, baby. It's a mix of bullshit, mud, daffodils, roses. It's a mix. It's a mix of all of it, but that's what makes the journey amazing. That's what makes the journey amazing. And this is a week of color for you. This is a week of holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and this is where I'm off to, and I'm off to the races. And then fuck, I gotta stop doing this though. Okay, but to stop doing this, which is kind of like a blanket for you, or kind of like your wubby, really it puts you in your feelings. You become very emotional about that, when the reality is that you shouldn't be. This is a decision that needs to be made. That's the reason why the Queen of Swords is here, because she's like, fuck with this other shit. Like, put the emotions to the side. This is what is needed, and I need you to do this now, and you got to be mentally sharp in order to get that done. Let's go. Your logic will be on point, right? But as your logic is on point, as you see things from a different lens and from a different perspective and from a different angle, you understand, shit, it wasn't what I thought it was in the first place. It wasn't what I thought it was in the first place. I'm going to say it for the people in the back of the room that ain't listening. It wasn't what I thought it was in the first place. Um, Enlightenment, it's a crash course in enlightenment. It's a crash course in taking the blinders off of something in any situation. And I don't know what this situation is, but I know that it's pivotal enough in your life to make you be in your feelings. So there's that. There aren't any wand cards down, so this ain't about work. if if that draws in the circle a little bit more and helps you to figure out what it might be about, that Eight of Cups is heavy because you walk away with a heavy heart in doing something, in doing so, in walking away. But you know that you have to either distance yourself, separate yourself, or move the fuck on. But you got to do it for you because your survival is at risk. Your survival is at risk. Let's go ahead and grab a universal law card. And I think I may pull like a moonology card for you too, because not that this feels wonky. It feels fine. It's just, again, there's a full moon coming up and you're going to have some shit that you need to release. My suggestion is you need to get to releasing it. And if you don't know how to release during the full moon, Google it. I'm not saying that to be facetious because there's 1,000,002 ways to do so, but it really just depends on you and what you feel more comfortable with. So because there are a ton of ways in order to do that, I would always tell you to turn towards Google. And if don't go to Wikipedia, don't Wikipedia it. Look for more credible sources for that type of divination, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. Thank you. The law of divinity. Within you is the same source that created the entire universe. But the first step to getting to it sometimes is that illumination. It is, in fact, that not walking away, but sometimes that's a hard choice. But that brings in discernment. Iron sharpens iron, honey. So if you know how to do it and what triggers or what things you look for in certain individuals or people or whatever, then you know when it's time to walk away and you know when it's not. I'm going to see if a moonology card will come out. It may not, so let's not hold to that. Spirit, do you have anything for Virgo? Anything for Virgo? Anything for Virgo? Okay. Nothing from that yet. So that's all we have today. Me. That's all I have for this week, dear heart. Be sure to come back and see me again. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the wonderful things that all of us wonderful YouTubers ask that you do. You honor me by being present, and I also honor you by being present. Ashe. And until next time, peace.